everyone, I'm Jennifer and this is TV Talk, coming to you with a brand new TV series, well, for this channel anyways, and that is Star Wars The Clone Wars. So, for those of you who follow my movie talk videos, you know why the past 2 weeks have been Star Wars movies. I was trying to lead up to this point for TV talk. So anyways, let's get started. And the first episode that we'll be talking about is the very first episode of the series, and that is Ambushed. And in this episode, Yoda travels with 3 clone troopers to a neutral moon to speak with the Torgaren, I believe is how you say the species, king, about setting up a Republic base on his planet. Now, Count Dooku learns of this meeting and sends his apprentice Ventress to negotiate on his behalf to get a separatist base built on the planet, claiming that the separatist army has far better options, or not options, but far better capabilities to protect the Torgaren planet than the Republic does, as their battle droids outnumber the clone troopers 100 to 1. To prove this, Ventress poses a challenge that her best battle droids will bring in Yoda and his clone troopers. And Yoda accepts this challenge, saying that he will be at the rendezvous point by sunrise, or by sunset, excuse me. Now, this episode, it's not a starter episode despite being the first episode in the series, because Star Wars The Clone Wars, the movie, really sets up the series, so they really just jumped right into this. My one disappointment about this is that Yoda is not voiced by Frank Oz in this series. He is actually voiced by Tom Kane. And I was just a little disappointed in that, because I thought, well, you know, I would have liked the classic Yoda voice for Yoda, but okay, I mean, Anakin and Obi-Wan aren't being voiced by the actors who played them in the first 2 movies either, so okay. It's okay. Anyways, one of the things I really liked about this episode is that when they're waiting out, when Yoda and the 3 clones, and I cannot remember their names, as it is very hard to remember the names of every single clone in the TV series, while they're taking a rest inside a cave after evading the droid army, Yoda asks the clones to remove their helmets because he wants to see their faces, and one of them says it doesn't, after they remove their helmets, so like, it doesn't do you much good. We all have the same face. And what Yoda says made me stop and think about something, as it has something very true outside the show. And he says that eyes deceive you. I'm trying to think how he said this. You're all different in the Force, and the Force resides in every living being, you know, or words to that extent. And take the Force out of that statement, and it's a true statement for real life. We're all different to everyone. Even like identical twins may look the same, but they're different in what makes a person a person. So that was probably one of my favorite lines in the whole movie. And Yoda has, in both the movies and the TV show, the Clone Wars TV show, as he's really only in Rebels like twice, as with the posting of this video, Yoda has a lot of lines that make you stop and think. And that is just showing that he is a very wise leader, or not leader, but wise character. And another thing I liked about this episode is that it's setting up how the Jedi, or some of the Jedi, see the clones. I know we really only have the one Jedi in this episode, that is Yoda, but he sees the clones as individuals. And quite a few of the other Jedi throughout the course of the series do as well. There are some that actually see them as just soldiers, and we will get more into that in other episodes. Overall, it is an episode I like. It's pretty high up on the list. It doesn't hurt that Yoda is one of my favorite characters, and also one of my favorite Jedi. So let me know what you thought of this particular Clone Wars episode, for those of you who have seen Clone Wars. For those of you who haven't, I highly recommend checking out the series. There were 5 seasons that were produced for Cartoon Network, and then a 6th series, which was the Lost Episodes, that was released on DVD. And yes, I have all 6 seasons, plus the first 2 of Rebels. Hopefully by the time we get to Rebels, I'll have all the seasons of Rebels. So let me know in the comment section what your thoughts on Ambushed what are. Feel free to like and subscribe, as that helps me out a lot with my with these videos. And also feel free to follow me on Twitter and Instagram. The information will be within the description will be in the description, and I will see you again next time.